What up? It's your boy T-Run Reaction. Today is Wrestling Wednesday. About to get into some wrestling flashback video. Those a couple I've been pushing back to check out as well too though. Now, out of a lot of moments that are underrated or unsung moments in wrestling that happens as well too though. And that is, one of them is always table spot, but one, especially announcement table spot. But there's one announcement table spot that a lot may not talk about that always be the sacrificial lamb of wrestling. That is the Spanish announcement table. If it's not the main table, is always at pay-per-view always going to be the Spanish announce table for the main table. The main table may suffer the fall during the weekly show, but on pay-per-view, the Spanish announce table will all be the first one to go. Well, as a table spot for a lot of matches as well too, though. But the funny part about that is always the infamous Oversold from the Spanish announcement. So one being from the main guy, I know it's Carlos Cabrera name, who always had that slow fall every time the table get knocked down out of nowhere, even if ridiculously is not near him. It's still hilarious to watch. So we'll check out when the WWE Spanish announcers oversell every table break, and they do. Without further ado, let's check it out. It's on.
The destruction of the Spanish announce table has long been a running theme in WWE.
Yep.
And today we want to cover the best of these table implosions.
Yup. Even back when they had the standardized table and the wooden tables.
To the Spanish guy.
Well, I tell you what, I never want to sit at that table.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Get out of Dodge, amigo. Hasta luego.
With the actual Spanish commentary from Hugo Savinovich and Carlos Cabrera included.
¿Qué es lo que está haciendo?
¿Qué está haciendo?
Me ha
Le ha quitado una bota. Eso es increíble. Y viene
The shoe, yup.
con la bota
The
de
boot.
Hugo. Y le quita los audífonos. La Roca. Wow. The Rock kicking your monkey assy.
Kicking your monkey assy.
No. Le dieron a mi amigo. A
Hugo, that's the name. That's who Hugo's always get hit.
Danger is guaranteed, and it will certainly be brutal.
Lo carga ahí. ¡Oh! Se ha encaramado. Viene con el caldo.
Yup.
¡Brutal!
Brutal.
Cuidado, brutal!
We're featuring both the Spanish and English feeds as we showcase the greatest Spanish announce table breaks in WWE history.
Cabezazo enorme. Terminamos.
Summertime.
¡Oh, mi madre! ¡Oh, mi madre!
Mi madre.
¡Mi madre! ¡Un charco de sangre, Carlos, en toda la mesa! ¿Qué va a pasar? ¡Ah, no! ¡Oh, mi madre!
Mi madre.
¡Oh, mi madre!
Oh,
The
mi
Spanish
madre.
announce table has been frequently destroyed during Hell in a Cell matches.
Spanish commentators and their set have been destroyed.
Carlos and Hugo's call from Mankind's famous plunge from the top of the cell has never been uncovered, but there was said to have been a long silence after it happened due to the carnage that was left behind.
Yep. Here you go. They killed him.
He landed so hard on our table that
Hugo.
I heard his, like a vacuum cleaner. It went like when life goes out, and he was in so much pain.
Mick Foley went through the announce table again in 2000 at No Way Out.
I'm scared.
In 2014 at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins both came flying off the edge of the cell.
Yup.
Cabezazo enorme. Terminamos.
Yup. Mi
The same
madre.
thing happened to Kevin Owens in 2017.
Kevin Owens. Lo vuelven a castigar y cae. ¡Wow! Cayó sobre nuestra mesa.
And Seth Rollins plunged off the cell again in 2018, along with Dolph Ziggler.
Yup.
Los dos agarrándose por las cabelleras. Los dos castigando. ¡Sigamos! ¡Ambos cayeron! ¡Ambos cayeron!
The WWE Network provides Spanish commentary mostly for the big pay-per-views,
Yep.
which obviously includes WrestleMania. And we've seen plenty of memorable Spanish announce table breaks at the
Here you go.
first with Stone Cold elbow dropping The Rock at WrestleMania 15.
Va a repetirle el castigo. Stone Cold. Sí va a sacar la Roca. Aquí viene. Adiós, mesa.
At WrestleMania 2000, Triple H had to push Carlos Cabrera out of the way so the game could leap off the announce table.
Move. God almighty. Move. Esto, amigos, ha sido destrucción.
WrestleMania 17 saw Vince McMahon go through the table after a diving elbow drop from his son Shane. Mania 17 was a bad night for Hugo and Carlos, as their makeshift replacement table also got destroyed at the hands of The Undertaker and Triple H. The game was put through the Spanish table again at WrestleMania 18 thanks to Chris Jericho.
He's gonna drive Jericho's face and take the
Vince McMahon leg dropped Hulk Hogan from a ladder at WrestleMania 19.
Se va a lanzar, se prepara, se va a lanzar, amigos.
Shawn Michaels nearly caved in his abdomen, hitting a moonsault on The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26.
Oh, it's not the one. That was against Ric Flair. He did that one when he hit it hard with that one.
A year later at WrestleMania 27, the Phenom took a spine buster from Triple H.
Yup.
The game was on the receiving end of a suplex from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 29. We realized how important clearing the monitors off the table is at WrestleMania 30, when Randy Orton's back got all cut up. At WrestleMania 32, The Undertaker crashed through the announce table with Shane McMahon on his back. Then at WrestleMania 33, Taker was speared into the ground by Roman Reigns.
Reigns with a spear. Oh no, el fenómeno en acción, arremete.
The Survivor Series was the site of the first ever Spanish announce table breaking spot back in 1995 during Bret Hart's match where he won the WWF title. We'd see more Spanish table breaks at the Survivor Series down the years, including the 1999 event where The Rock and Triple H double suplex Big Show. In 2003, Shane McMahon delivered an elbow to the heart of Kane. In 2005, Ric Flair reversed the pedigree to send Triple H crashing. The Shield debuted with a bang in 2012, hitting Ryback with a triple powerbomb.
Michael Cole, cuidado. ¿Qué es esto, por Dios? Por Dios. Oh no. Oh no.
Dolph Ziggler moved out of harm's way, forcing Rusev to crash and burn in 2014.
Oh my God, Rusev. Oh my God. Ataca Rusev.
The Undertaker celebrated 25 years in 2015 with the help from his brother Kane as they chokeslammed Braun Strowman.
Oh, Strowman through the table! Ouch!
The Shield briefly reunited in 2016, just so they could put AJ Styles through the announce table.
Believe it! Va a ser masacrado! Va a ser masacrado! No!
The Royal Rumble pay-per-view hasn't been without its Spanish announce table destructions. In 2004, Shawn Michaels fought Triple H. HBK went for his moonsault, only to crumble through the table.
Shoulder fake. Amenazando, cuidado. Se va a lanzar, viene.
During CM Punk's match with The Rock in 2013, the table broke in nasty fashion.
Punk with a huge smile on his face. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Punk man. Pero La Roca ataca primero. Ouch. Oh no.
The final act of Punk's first WWE run was getting chokeslammed by Kane in 2014. Seth Rollins broke Brock Lesnar's rib in kayfabe with this diving elbow at the 2015 Rumble. Rusev briefly took Roman Reigns out of the Rumble match in 2016 by delivering a big splash. In 2018, Brock Lesnar F5 Kane to give us a rare delayed announce table break. And in 2020, Baron Corbin sent Roman Reigns flying with a chokeslam.
Driving Reigns through the Spanish announce table.
Let's take a break from the list now to highlight times where it wasn't necessarily the announce desk that took a beating, but actually Hugo and Carlos themselves.
Who knows what's gonna happen here in this matchup?
Oh, la golpearon, ¿qué va a pasar aquí? No, oh, la mesa.
We mandaron al Undertaker. Well, I tell you what, I never want to sit at that table. It seems like it always happens to the Spanish guy.
The table didn't have to implode for them to feel the impact.
Hugo lo tiene que colocar. Está diciendo. ¿Qué pasa?
What part of shut up do you not hablo español?
Lo tiene medido. ¡Oh, no! ¡Le dieron a mi amigo!
When they or their announce table weren't being destroyed, Hugo and Carlos like to have a bit of fun.
Can't go wrong with Theodore Hall. Can you feel me, player? ¿Quién es el más calvito? Es verdad, es verdad, es verdad.
As did the wrestlers and other commentators at their expense.
Mira, you shut your candy ass up for the Rock's make pinto beans out of you.
He said, you such a case. Yo, The Rock was a damn fool.
Y le quita los
Here we
anillos.
go.
La Roca. Wow. The Rock kicking your monkey ass.
Crazy? Poquito loco, hermano. Poquito loco. I'm speaking of Spanish. You know you're talking trash about me. I don't like it. No. Somos amigos. ¿Qué es lo que está haciendo?
¿Qué está haciendo?
He took his shoes.
Eso es increíble.
There's the boot.
Oh, qué golpe le ha dado con
Hugo boot, yep.
Hey, le está quitando aquí la bota a Hugo.
Hugo's boot, yep. He uses it again on Triple A's.
The people here are chanting Spanish table. So, I guess they like the looks of the table. Over there. That's the Spanish announce table over there, right? Rock, we gotta work here.
We gotta work here.
Todo está bien, vete sano.
Let's see it.
¿Qué pasa aquí?
¿Qué pretende?
¿Qué es esto?
What are you doing?
Por favor.
We don't do this, sir.
Get out of Dodge, amigo!
Get in.
Buffalo Wigo! Stop the Spanish announce table! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Look at this!
This
You guys have been there when the announce table falls apart.
Let's not talk about the table, please! Please!
SummerSlam had played host to some of the most memorable Spanish announce table demolitions. In 1999, Shane McMahon hit his first ever patented elbow from the top to the floor on test.
This is suicide!
Yup.
In 2000, Kurt Angle famously got concussed after being pedigreed by Triple H when the table broke 2 elbows.
Yup. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Ooh.
The Rock bottomed the hell out of Paul Heyman in 2002.
Yup. Ball with the ball, he showed everything. Yup.
Lo tiene. Hacia el fondo.
And what'd you do right there, Taz? Yup.
Re-event saw Shane McMahon take to the skies again to wipe out Eric Bischoff.
Yup.
This is for Linda!
Yup.
That's for his mama! ¡Está lo más alto, amigos! ¡Se lanza!
In 2009, Jeff Hardy took the ultimate risk with a swanton bomb from the ladder to CM Punk below.
Yup. Yup.
Braun Strowman's running power slam to Brock
Oh,
Lesnar made the announce table
yeah.
explode in 2017.
Ooh, yeah.
Manhandled like Brock
Uh-huh.
doing right now!
Beak. And
And in 2019, Brock was nailed with an incredible frog splash from Seth Rollins.
Yup.
Rollins going for
Yup.
Woo!
Woo!
Running su carrera, running su carrera.
We'll now run through some different pay-per-views over the years, where we saw the Spanish announce table disintegrate.
Yup.
Lo preparan, lo tienen.
Oh, yeah.
At Backlash 2000, The Rock bottomed both Triple H and Shane.
Yup. Bink. In the force, a slow fall.
Y lo montan en la espalda de Triple H.
Backlash 2016 saw Bray Wyatt splash Kane with a senton.
Gritando el símbolo de la grandeza grande se impulsa. ¡Oh, mi Dios!
After the 2018 event, Samoa Joe gave Roman Reigns a Uranagi.
Now Samoa Joe. With the Uranagi.
Cuidado, eleva. ¡Oh, brutal!
Mankind took one of the best looking table bumps at the Revenge of the Taker in your house in
This is when he went
1997,
through it.
courtely of the Phenom.
This is when he went through the hole in it. Yup! Made a big ass hole in it. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. He literally made a big ass hole in there. Like, now you're a breakthrough. That thing was like a hole. I was wondering how the hell he did that.
Best looking table
Yeah.
bump at the Revenge of the Taker in
That
your
is
house
facts.
in 1997, courtesy of the Phenom.
Yup. Big, literally a hole in that table.
Aquí viene el Undertaker.
Seth Rollins performed a huge frog splash on Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules 2017.
Frog splash to Bray.
Yup.
¿Qué va a pasar? ¡No!
Yup.
¡Oh, mi madre! ¡Oh, mi madre!
At Judgment Day 2002, Triple H DDT'd Chris Jericho through the desk.
Big.
Pero reacciona ahora Triple H. Lo golpea.
He hit some.
¡Tángana!
I'm talking to.
¡Tángana!
During the same
Tyler.
event 3 years
Oh,
later,
yeah.
JBL was given a big back body drop from John Cena.
Yup. Woo!
¡Oh, no!
Yup. Oh yeah, it was last man standing, I think. Yup.
Batista went from table to table to hit a running
Okay, I
power
quit,
slam
I
with John
quit.
Cena at Over the Limit 2010.
¡Lo carga ahí!
Yup.
¡Brutal! ¡Descomunal!
Stone Cold was never too good with heights, but he was able to execute an elbow from halfway up the ladder at the 1999 King of the Ring.
Shane, who is your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
¡Va a castigar a Shane McMahon! ¡Oh, no! ¡Oh, no!
The 2004 Great American Bash featured
Oh, yeah.
JBL powerbombing Eddie Guerrero.
¿Qué va a hacer? ¡Peligro, amigos! ¡Oh,
Illegal,
no!
illegal.
¡Oh, no! ¡Brutal!
Mark Henry punished Big Show with a World's
Oh,
Strongest
yeah.
Slam at Capital Punishment 2011.
My God! World's strongest slam! Whoa! Brutal!
Big Show also got put through the announce table at
Yup.
Vengeance 2003 by Kurt Angle.
Angle slam through the announce table.
¿Y quién Angle se le escapó? Falla el lazo del Big
Yup.
Show. ¿Y quién?
At Money in the Bank 2010, Kofi Kingston nailed Drew McIntyre with a
Yup.
massive boom drop off a ladder.
Kofi, don't
Yup.
take that!
Young Drew, young Kofi. Yup.
Está loco!
¡El hombre de gana!
Oh, no! Brutal!
2 years later at the same show, John Cena took care of Big Show with an attitude adjustment.
Oh. Niggas say, wow.
¡Amenaza! ¡Amenaza! ¡Y lo deja caer!
Then in 2017, Randy Orton wiped out
Oh,
Sami
yeah.
Singh with the RKO.
Yup. They the one we did it.
¡Auch! ¡Auch! ¡Desbarataron nuestra mesa!
At In Your House Mind Games in 1996, we witnessed Shawn Michaels reverse a backdrop in midair to send Mankind smashing through the table.
Yup.
En la cuerda inferior.
We saw Kurt Angle deliver a belly-to-belly to Triple H at Unforgiven 2000.
Oh, my God! Jesus
Yup.
Almighty!
Engel lo agarra. ¡Lo tiene que hacer! ¡Oh, no!
Yup.
On the same pay-per-view 5 years later, Angle was on the end of an FU from John Cena.
¡Viva lo tiene!
At No Mercy 2001, The Rock drove Chris
Yup.
Jericho into the furniture with the
Woo.
Rock.
Yo, see how it dipped.
La Roca lo tiene, lo va a mandar al fondo del abismo. Rocalloso sobre la mesa.
The Big Show choked on Prince Albert through
Oh,
the
yeah.
wood at Armageddon 1999.
Big Show's got the print. Oh, the good God Almighty!
Big Show toma al piso. ¡Oh, no!
A fired-up Triple H laid out Goldberg with an elbow drop at Armageddon 03.
Yup.
The next year at Armageddon, The Undertaker annihilated JBL with the last
yeah.
ride.
Oh, my God!
Yes, sir.
¡Oh, no! ¡Lo tiene! ¡Lo tiene! ¡Y...
A bloody and battered Shawn Michaels hit a last gasp elbow drop on Randy Orton at New Year's Revolution 2007.
Yup.
¡Mi madre! ¡Mi madre!
Charco de sangre, Carlos, en toda la mesa.
For Vince McMahon's bump at St. Valentine's Day Massacre 1999, the announce table was to collapse after Hugo and Carlos pulled out a pin.
Yep.
They initially struggled to
Oh,
remove it
yeah.
before managing to get it out just in the nick of time as the chairman landed.
Bob is gonna fall, and we cannot take the freaking pin out.
I said, oh my God, de la seca. Finally the pin is on. Boom. Ah, that was brutal.
Brutal!
Stone Cold sent Triple H packing with a back body drop at No Way Out 2001.
Yo!
And at No Way Out 2006, Kurt Angle caught The Undertaker with an Angle Slam to break apart our beloved Spanish announce table. Brutal, to say the least.
Underneath the right hand. Look at this. Watch it.
Woo!
Oh,
It calls back too.
brutal.
Now, if you enjoyed
Whew. Yeah. Remember some memorable moments right there on that Spanish announce table, man. The young son hero, the young son props of wrestling right there. Other than that, though, the Spanish announce table should have its own Hall of Fame. Other than that, if you like my reaction right there, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.